Hello, everybody. My name is Garth Fisher, Senior Solutions Engineer here at Martello, and thank you for watching our use case video. Today, I'll be speaking about Teams meetings reliability. To ensure reliability, you need to monitor the quality of the service provided to your users. So let's start with Martello's overview of that. Here you can see on a map where all the meetings with issues happened, which helps you to prioritize your issues. As usual with our dashboard, you can zoom in to have a more detailed information per location. You can see how people are connected when they have an issue. You can see the root cause of the problem and correlated information to understand if your Wi-Fi users have, for example, bandwidth issues or low signal strength that affects the meeting for everybody else. Now, you know that users rarely open a ticket when there's an issue. So if you want to know right away what issues are happening, you need to monitor them. For that, we'll need to go into our alert configuration. As you can see here, Vantage DX enables you to group the data exactly the way you want to define custom alerts. So here's several different boards, but this one in particular, shows all the meetings for which there are more than 5 people, and 2 of them had issues. Each time a meeting with this condition happens, you can be alerted, or you can define a custom alert only to be alerted when a percentage of these meetings happen. So here we just have to, edit the details, and you can see, of course, you can go percentage, best or worst case. So the beauty of the tool is that you can define pretty much every condition you want to be alerted on. So maybe you only want to be alerted on meetings with more than 10 people where more than 5 of them had video frame rate issues, where their video frame rate was less than 10 frames per second. Well, you can do that. Any meeting, maybe you want to know if someone's using a headset that you didn't certify. We can find that out. So pretty much anything you want to be alerted on, our solution gives you that flexibility. So let's dig into our group here a little bit more and look at some of the alerts that we're seeing. Let's take a look at our friend Daryl here and look at raw properties to get a better idea of what's going on with this meeting he had. So, here you can see a bunch of different metrics around the call. Our tool gives you the ability to search on any one of these. So again, that's how we can show you pretty much whatever thing you want to be alerted on. But if we go to the bottom of this here you can say, average video frames per second received for this video stream, and it was less than the 7 frames per second for this particular call. So that's the reason why, Daryl, Casey, as well as other people may have, seen that during the call. What's also nice is that you can also synchronize these alerts directly into your ticketing system. For example, here you see we have one going directly into ServiceNow. But if you want to further troubleshoot why a specific site or attendee has a network issue, you could always use our network path monitoring feature that will show you where the latency is on the route to the Microsoft data center. That is over here where you can see we have it deployed at several different locations, as well as on specific user systems themselves. So for example, in this one here, you can see that it's clear that at specific times that a few sites and users were having issues with their connection to their ISP, which increased the latency during these meetings. You can also correlate this information with your own network monitoring tools if you've configured integration into Vantage DX. Here you can see as well, we're looking at the front doors that some of these people are entering, showing you, if they're traveling too far to enter the Microsoft network. And finally, you can measure and define SLA for your team's meetings. And for that, we're going to use the business services section of our solution. So here you can see multiple different business services created, but we're looking at the one here that we created for our Canada office, which is our headquarters. So by opening this one up, you can see how we're measuring that SLA and calling out any one of the members of this business service if they're the ones impacting this SLA. What's also very nice is that, since our solution gives you that ability to incorporate, on-premises equipment, routers, switches, servers in there, of course, then you can, define that business level objective as well as the hours in which any of those members can affect your SLA by toggling the business hours, right? Because maybe you only want to know when this is happening during business hours when it's affecting your users. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting and that you now know how to ensure Teams meetings productivity for your business lines. With Vantage DX, you can detect, prioritize, and resolve your issue with your Teams meetings faster and then optimize the service quality delivered to your business lines. Stay tuned for more use case videos. Thank you for joining.